Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will discuss about Google App Engine, a platform that is provided by Google. And again, Google App Engine, just like in Azure, we have platform as a service in which we deploy the code and we are not concerned how that code is being deployed on different server. So again, it's a fully managed service, and we have in Azure App Service, in AWS we have Elastic Beanstalk. So similarly in Google we have this Google App Engine. Again, it is also a platform as a service, and it supports all the language from Python, C Sharp, .NET, then you have Node, React. So all these application you can deploy very easily, and since it is platform as a service, and it is fully managed, so we are not bothered about how the code is deployed, how many virtual servers are required, how much memory is required. All these things are being taken care by the App Engine platform. We just need to make sure that our code is working fine. After that, in terms of scalability, in terms of security, in terms of performance, everything is being taken care by this App Engine platform. Now if we talk about the architecture, so again, architecture is also very simple. Again, we have inbuilt load balancer. So based upon what the requirement is, it creates new node, it balances the load. So if the traffic is more, it creates the replica, it creates more virtual instances, and then it makes sure that traffic is balanced. Then we have this App Engine. So before App Engine we have this load balancer, after that App Engine, then we have also mem cache. So that is cache memory in which the frequent access pages or the requests that are very much frequent, those are accessed from mem cache. Then in terms of storage, we have both types of storage. One is your static and another is your dynamic storage. So again, all the unstructured data we can store on dynamic, and again, if we have any structured data, so we can use this cloud data storage. Maybe we can go for MySQL, MS SQL, Postgres. So all those options are available. So, and you have both the options. You can install the G Cloud on your machine, on your laptop, and then in order to deploy your code, you can use all the commands like gcloud init, gcloud app deploy. And in terms of documentation, Google has provided all the types of documentation, how to deploy different languages, what all the API settings that needs to be enabled, what all project settings that needs to be enabled. So again, in terms of documentation, it's very good. If there is any issue in installing, it has again inbuilt Google Cloud Console, that once you are logged in on the cloud, you can directly open that, and then you have the editor facility also. So you can upload the code, you can edit the code, then again you can deploy. If you find that your code is not working fine, so it is a one stop solution where not only you can deploy the code, you can update the code, you can write some code, and then you can deploy it. In terms of deployment, it also supports Docker based deployment, in which you have all the settings, in which you can have any image in a container and that container can be deployed. So again, a very good and very simple solution. Again, in case of Azure also, we have this app service concept, and in If we talk about AWS, they have also Elastic Beanstalk, but in terms of simplicity, GCP is more simpler. Only few commands, just like when Git we used in order to push your code onto the repository, we have git init, then git push, git pull, then branch. So simple commands we have here also, in which we initialize our project with. Again, region is will be very important in App Engine, so that is very important. So whenever you are going to deploy your code, you need to make sure that whatever region you are selecting, you should be very much sure that you are going to deploy your code in that region, because once you have selected the region, all other changes you can do, but you cannot edit your region. And sometimes, like due to GDPR issues, then again, preference on the data center. So suppose you want to store your data in a particular region, and by mistake at the starting of your deployment you didn't choose that, then this is a limitation that you cannot edit the region, because again, all your code will be deployed in that particular region. So region selection is very important. And once you are sure that okay, you have selected the correct region, then any number of times you want to update your code, that is not a problem. And if you're going to update, or if you're going to deploy a web application, a REST API, then another important concept is like you are going to use this Cloud SQL. So you need to make sure that it's very important that your data, your database, your app engine, your front end, all are within same project and within same region. And whenever we are going to create any database, that should be private, it should not be public. So again, due to security constraint, it is very important that your SQL connection should be done using private IP. Otherwise, in terms of infra, you don't need to learn much about that, because as we discussed that it is all platform as a service. It provides you a platform. It is managed service. So how many virtual CPUs or how many instances are being created, destroyed based upon the load, we are not bothered about. In terms of cost efficiency also, it's good. And plus, for a developer, he is only focused on his code should work fine. Apart from this, all other things in terms of optimization, in terms of scaling, those all things are being taken care by App Engine Managed Service. So friends, this was all about Google App Engine. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.